back to another episode of Let's Play the Witcher Wild Hunt Death Rush difficulty. Last we left off. So, last we left off, I went to the Land of a Thousand Fables. I'm almost done with the main quest line, actually, and I killed the Cloud Giant and whatnot. And now I need to go to Siana. And, this will probably be the final episode. Hopefully.
Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Classic. Okay, Siana, fine. I'll go in first. Wee. Wait, wee. There we go. Okay, there we go. I said it then. I started saying we a bit too early. Okay, so, eventually, in the next hour, probably soon.
Thus,
Siana, don't start a fight. You
Siana,
can't win.
You've already run afoul of one vampire. Don't start a fight with another, all right?
Then tell said other vampire to stop taunting me.
I shall do my utmost.
Let's go. Really want to be done with this. Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
That's cool. I remember raiding Duntine with the vampires. Duntine Castle.
Is it though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Detlef ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
Get ready. You're actually nervous, Siana.
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex. Especially so when said ex is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth?
It's
But
worth
I owe
hardly
him this
anything.
meeting, and that is that.
Get ready. Detlef will
Let's
be
get
here
ready.
any minute.
Detlef will be here any moment now.
Hopefully it'll all work out. I think I'm ready for whatever awaits. Up, there's the boy, my boy, Detlef. Boy.
Siana, I have a question I must ask you. Did you
all. That which bound us was a ruse.
Deadlove, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not.
Sienna, just lie or
In
something.
forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What just happened?
But how?
The ribbon.
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again.
What? No,
She
it was the
will
ribbon.
pay for this sooner or later. She will pay.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
never should have meddled with her.
What? It was an accident. Okay, don't freeze here. Okay, so I need to prepare. I can prepare to fight this guy, to fight Deadlove. Not really much I can do to prepare, I don't think. Or actually, wait, maybe there is. Okay, so, I'm going to do this. Black Blood. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, I should, no, that's fine. Okay. Looks like I have to fight Deadlove, unfortunately. This is gonna be so difficult. Seems like Deadlove's really gonna go all out now. Oh shit, okay. No, let me dodge. Wait, no, wrong way, Geralt. Damn it. Okay, I need to be very careful here. Oh shit, okay. Okay, so is it just gonna be like the other? Oh shit. Oh god, this isn't gonna go well. Oh no.
Gods, start praying now.
Oh shit. Can you be very careful? Crossbow, by the way, does not work on him. Okay, I need to adjust. Oh shit. Okay, I'm safe with just 3 hits. Oh my god, I got to the 3rd stage. Oh my god, guys, remember, this is on Death March difficulty. Oh, looks like he bit me. Okay, got him off my back. What's happening now? Okay, I just need to do this. I'm going to try my damn best at that. Oh shit. Okay, I can't get cocky right now. Okay, you need to be really careful. He could do a shit ton of damage, so... Oh, looks like I did it. Hey, I did it on first try, guys, on Death March difficulty. Believe it or not. Okay, Regis is still alive, that's good.
Leave him to me.
Wait, what?
Be gone.
Regis, he didn't he save your life at one point? Oh no. Oh no! Come on, don't kill Deadlap, we can spare him. We should just cut him into bits, and then see how he is in, like, 100 years or so. Yeah, this kinda sucks that Deadlap was killed. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but I did beat him on hardest difficulty, which is great. I think I need to go check that real quick, since...
My, what
That's a lot easier than I thought it would be.
You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Not about to debate taste, or used to wearing something
I
different.
usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Sound wistful.
Sorry about that. Wait, I had a lot of my dog in.
That because they refused to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience.
Count on it.
Reminds me.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
How do you know?
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. Simply repaying me.
You're right. Let's go.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together. Assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Yeah, that'll probably be it.
Promise to be careful.
No promises, dude. I still wait. I honestly want to check the difficulty. I just need to make sure it's on Death March, cause that Dead Life Laugh fight was like extremely, like on normal difficulty when I did it. He like killed me 30 times. But then again, all I had was like some normal swallows.
Oh, it's the
So that I
swordsman.
guess that makes sense.
Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean souls. A fine slogan.
Really? Okay. How's business?
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all.
Interesting.
Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard.
Where did
Where'd
they get the letters from?
They picked them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Wait, just want to equip my weapons. Okay, now that's better. That feels... Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. That is a lot better now. I would like to switch out to my normal armor, but...
Boars. Boars everywhere.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent
So I need to go right here, I'm guessing?
filth.
Okay, so this is, like almost definitely now going to
What
be
do
the
you want?
finale.
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
What's the harm in them living
The
here?
shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why?
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor. Fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Meaning you,
Decent
you're
folk you
decent.
mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hells yeah, I
Hell
do.
yes.
Hear that, Arthur?
Hey! He basically
People
said what I
feeling
said.
sus
That's
on
insane.
our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Okay, I can beat these guys.
You walk down the strip. I almost know.
Come on, come closer.
Okay, that was, what the hell, man? Oh shit, no, shit.
Come now, Twitcher. Try
No.
me.
Oh shit. That's why you don't get cocky.
I'll break your guts around your spine.
Okay. Fist fighting in this game, more difficult than actually fighting. For me. Or at least on this difficulty.
Witcher. Fucking twit.
Okay, there we go. Took those two out. With relative, actually not
All right.
relative ease.
I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the Beckers. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Need some information.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the Boot Black in Rue de Garl.
The Boot Black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
We'll wait.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold, and we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the Boot Black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the Boot Black. Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
Give me the letter.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the Boot Black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Okay, so that's interesting. We
Damn
got
it.
wonder.
What
It
is
should be obvious who the
Another
fifth one
name,
is.
truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duquesa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Indeed. Complete the puzzle for you.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain teaser and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Last victim, the Duchess.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Yeah, she was
Why
the
would
reason a
Siana
bunch of
murder
us
her
died.
own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Love to learn her motives.
Actually,
I guess.
love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
Coming with?
Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Detloff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Detloff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the
Siana is a bitch, I think. But honestly, I think it was Anna Henrietta's fault. Rather than it was Anna instead of Siana, since she could have just made the agreements or given in to Detloff's wishes, and then it would have all gone smoothly, but she was stubborn, and because of her, like, a bunch of people died. So honestly, I think Anna Henrietta is kind of like the villain here. And not Siana, since Siana seems to have had at least a good cause. Okay, so I'm going to talk to Siana before I talk to Damien, who is the captain of the guard, by the way. Oh, wait. See, it's on difficulty level. Death March difficulty. See, so. Yeah. Wait, that's locked? Can I go in here? Okay, I need to go right in here. And above. Okay, still need to go above, okay. Locked. Oof.
Halt!
Need to see Siana, urgently.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Ah,
I'm just going to tell them.
you're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Siana, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why'd you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Curse of the book, because she forgot about you.
Because she turned her back on you? Then
I'm
banished
guessing.
all memory of you?
It's heavily implied.
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Ever thought to forgive her?
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes. She stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me, hmm?
She was a... Yeah, I guess she was a child.
You were exiled when she was how old? 12? 13? She was a child.
And probably pretty
What
immature.
was she supposed
Spoiled.
to do? Rebel? Organize a coup? Steal your father's seal and forge a pardon? She was powerless. Wiped you from her memory not because she didn't care, but because your departure was traumatic for her. She forgot because that was the only way she could handle the pain.
Ugh. You really want a happy ending, don't you?
I mean, it's not really a
With
happy
all
ending.
Of us living happily ever after.
No, I mean, if it was a
Go
happy
ahead.
ending, Dettlaff
They'll
would be
give your
alive.
medal to another, and that would be a shame.
Farewell, Siana.
Hey, that's the same picture I have at my house. I think. In Corvo Bianco. Like in my house in The
Commander
Witcher.
de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Syanna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits. In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
You're a bitch.
Your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart.
Aww.
For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May the symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Ooh, how much gold do I get?
I have a small
I better
surprise
get a
for
lot
you
of gold.
In addition, I give you more
5,000
than a dozen
crowns
barrels of
only?
Sangreal,
Okay, well.
a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Can't wait.
Yes, very. Heard a lot of good things about that appellation. Thanks again.
Cheers.
Oh wait, you know what? I should have said the Syanna thing. Can I say it later?
In a moment I shall speak to Syanna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds.
Yeah, she also wants to
As head
kill
of
you.
State, I must judge her fairly. But she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Can I please
If
tell
my
her?
presence will help in any manner.
I
of
should
course
have
I'll
told
stay.
her that Sienna was out to kill her, but it's like not an option.
A person implicated in the murders, which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
You know what? If I did tell her that Sylviana, spoiler alert, if that Sienna was out to get her, she just wouldn't have believed me and would have just been stubborn.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
Duchess asked me to stay.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Bitterness conceals.
Okay, I really wish I could have. That was an
resent
accident. I
many of
should have
the
said
court
that
of Beauclair.
Sienna was.
I know her reasons.
We're just gonna pretend that Geralt
understand
told
them even.
Anna Henriette about Sienna.
But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Sienna?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder.
Honestly, I think Sienna would have
Ministers
made
I
a better
can
ruler.
understand. They'd hated me since I was a child. Thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Henrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister? The day they banished me from the palace. Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
Oof. What a...
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out, but you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Wait, is it gonna be a good or bad ending? Hey, it's a good ending. Aww. Oh, wait. No. Yes? Okay, good ending, I guess. Well, that was, the Blood and Wine DLC. Or actually, no, it's still not done, technically. Still more to be done. I guess.
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
Let's go.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Okay, so guess I'll put the mask and gloves on. Oh wait, maybe it's under quest items? And then, I need the mask.
This moonlight makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
Oh, Mandrake root, found one. Where are the other Mandrake? Oh, found one. Up, found another. Okay, now I need to go back to Rehis.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Regis!
Oh, looks like he went this way.
Damn it, where'd you go?
Where did he go? What's going on?
Regis!
I did what I had to do!
I'll help you, Regis. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Jeez, these Brookside are annihilating me. Come on, I gotta help Regis. Wait, Regis, I'm getting you... Okay, I think I hit one of the Brookside maybe once.
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you in your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens.
I
Incidentally,
mean, I've pretty much done everything, so it probably won't.
Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Don't know yet.
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Yep.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Where'll you go?
What about you?
Might want to visit Regis at some point.
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
I think we do too.
That we do.
Hey, Geralt smiled on the screen. That's cool.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Be it ever so humble. Looks like that's what I gotta do now. Okay, so this episode, which is the final episode of The Witcher's almost done. I just have to go to my home. And yeah. So that was a pretty fun DLC, I thought. It was a lot better than, it was even better than the Hearts of Stone DLC, which I thought was pretty good. I think this actually might be one of my favorite DLCs. But is there some place I can, like, okay, you know what, I'll just go here and fast travel from there.
Thundering devils.
Come on, Roach.
I probably want to run faster like, without Roach.
What can I do?
Okay, so yeah, I did use the... I'd recommend, if you're ever going to fight Dettlaff, to use the Erendite sword and get superior potions. Also get the gourmet perk. That's really helpful. And yeah. I can't believe I beat him on the first try, since I feel like Death March difficulty in a way is actually easier than normal difficulty. Since on normal difficulty I kind of winged all the fights. On this difficulty I prepared for most of them. So I think in a way normal difficulty is actually harder than the Death March difficulty. In a way. Okay, I have to let my dog in, but I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. So, home.
Ah, the bush of creeps is more a burden than that sea of yours.
So happy to go home. Ah, my home. Well, looks like a cutscene's happening.
Master Witcher, some unknown evidence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is
I wonder
Alas,
who that would be.
They did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Who could it be? This is very interesting.
Unexpected as ever.
Yennefer! She's back. Aw.
And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly.
Aww.
Come
That's
outside.
Adorable.
We can hold hands and stare at the sky. Like some shitty two-crown romance.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, do I have to go, like, immediately, or can I, like, just look? Okay, that's fine. Brought a lot of books, nerd.
Quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The Name of the Orchid. A widower for half
Don't
a
know what
year.
any of those books are about.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now, I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me. Which is why I came here.
Do you like Toussaint?
Liking Toussaint so far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
But the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, Wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
Might need to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
That's pretty specific.
And I'll wear scents distilled from
this kind of
turnips and
specific,
daisies.
Geralt. Maybe
I
like
think I shall simply
those colors.
stay in the shade, and you'll bring me cool drinks at regular intervals.
I guess so.
Bring you whatever you want.
Yep. House feels strange.
You know, feels kind of strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard, good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Namely?
Can you guys guess what it is?
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white, has 4 legs, category taxidermy.
Oh yeah, the unicorn. Fine. You can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
We found our happy
Never
ending.
thought this day would come. Me and you, peace and quiet. Bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but
Aw.
wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah,
Really?
And I'm...
Okay, cool.
Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
Okay.
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
Aw, I won't. Okay, well, talk to you later.
So,
My love.
talk again later.
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
Classic, okay. So I'm just going to show you guys the house. I did this. I furnished it off camera. So there's a hidden room down here. This is like the lab. Yeah, this is the lab. That I found. Oh, also I did the vineyard quest, the Wine Wars. So I get the White Wolf. Yeah, I've been getting White Wolf. Great. Great stuff. Okay, so this is the house. It looks pretty cool, right? I think it looks pretty cool. There's Maggiorno. See, this is the picture I have that I think I saw somewhere at the palace. This is the guest room, and there's a picture of Ciri, since Ciri's probably going to be staying in here. Or wait, is this this is the guest room, right? Not the master bedroom, I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure it is. That's the case. Up. Letter from Regis. Dear Geralt, if you're reading this, words, it means I'm far beyond the borders of Tusani. Found my mutagener. Of course, you may dub this instrument however you like. Perhaps something more fitting to your taste, or better reflected in its function. For I have no doubt your knowledge on the subject of mutagens is far more profound and thorough than mine. I have been working on this device in my spare time, but now it's finished, and I'm convinced as an inventor can be, before his invention has been used as intended, of the usefulness of this apparatus. You're sure wondering the effect of that serve as the name. The generator generates mutagens. It operates off absorbing electromagnetical energy waves from bodies, in this case the bodies of the monsters and evildoers you kill. And when it has absorbed enough so as to be changed a critical amount, the mutagenerator changes the stored energy into a greater mutagens, which I suspect you will make good use of. As you surely understand, I am an amateur engineer, which is why you must forgive the lack of ability an ability for you to direct this operation, which mutagen emerges as a result determined as... Okay, yeah, you know what, I get it. You guys get it. Okay. So yeah, this is the house. And this is the end of this episode. This is where Geralt is going to be staying for the rest of his life. So yeah. I thought it was cool that they had this. Well, this is the end of this episode. Thank you all who have, subscribed. This is the end of the Witcher series. And I will see y'all in my Oblivion playthrough. I'm going to be playing Oblivion next. So I'll see all of you in that. Bye-bye.